This is James River and Blue Ridge. I just went past it and I turned around because it's really beautiful. River right here. Memorial Bridge, James. I'll come up here to the side right here. There's a highway down there. There's a railroad track. There's an old rusty railroad track there. And I got to come back over the bridge, so we're just going to look at this one side right here. Oh, look at that. But look at this river, guys. Wow, look at the mountains. That's about as pretty as you're going to see it right there, I think. That house over there. Wow. And this is the visitor center. It's got some type of museum here. I don't know what that is, but we're going to find out. I guess that's it over there. Now the parking lot here is lower on the back end of my motorcycle, so it's easier for me to push my motorcycle backwards downhill than to try to push it uphill. If you pull in front ways, then you got to push it. You got to push the thing with all your strength to get it out. I do have a reverse, but I don't like using it unless I just have to. Pretty there. Oh, look at it. Transportation corridor. When George Washington stood here in 1772, he sought a way to open a water route to the west. Evidently with James. Need to control the water, protect interests. Start at the top. That's cool. Oops, off center. Visitor center. This is, I don't know, this is like mile marker 60, close to that. And some information here. Kind of freeze frame that if you want to read that. Good information if you're traveling. And up here at the top, that's Waynesboro. That's where we came from, at the very top here. And it says you are here. This is James River's Visitor Center. That's about mile marker 61. And this gives you an idea of what to expect. Roanoke Mountain, Humpback Mountain, James River, Pkwy. There'll be some type of museum right here. That's one thing I'll look at. That's maybe it over here. Okay, that's kind of what it looks like here. And that's, we just went over the river here, the James River, which is pretty nice. So they got like a lock here and all that stuff for the canal. Okay, this is the Trail of the Trees Canal Lock exhibit. And these were back in the days right here. Let's see if we can read that. Common scene among 19th century. Rapid expansion during the 1800s. That's the great thing about these places like this. Remember when, you know. It's so cool. This is really a nice bridge. And the James River is really wide. Man, when I see all this water like this right here, I want to go fishing. That's what I want to do. And the water is just so nice right here too. It'd be great just to be able to have some fun with the kayaks. No fishing from bridge. You see right here how long this walkway is right here underneath the bridge. That's pretty cool. Here's a pretty view of the James River right here. The water is just still. And this walkway is incredible. It's pretty shallow too. Beautiful mountains. A little turtle right in here, coming to the top. Looking at the James River right here. Here's something. Well, how do you like to have a house right here on the riverfront? That is really pretty right there. Kind of look at the mountains in the back. Man, you know there's some catfish in here. The water's not that deep. I can see the bottom right here. Trying to see if I can find a fish. Another view of the James River. The water's so still. I saw a couple of brim. Oh, I know there's got to be plenty of catfish here. This is the opposite side.
See it in the middle of it, right in the middle of it.
Like a dove. This is right beside the river here. And well, that's a pretty field. Picturesque, isn't it? There's no fishing from bridge either. And over here is where the lock is. I don't quite understand that. And over there is that railroad track. Real rusty, so I don't think nobody uses it. You have your steps here. Okay, this is the Battery Creek Lock, 1851 to 1880. Can you imagine that? 15 feet wide, 21 feet deep. The bottom is 100 feet deep. It's lowered, lifted boats 13 feet, allowing the passage to go from the river. The bottom is covered with original pine planking. Isn't that cool? Get a little view here. Let's look at this one right here too. This gives you an idea of how that worked. Wow. Yeah, see the bridge right here, and you got this little pathway you got to go around. So it's not very far. You know, there's always got to be somebody's going to cross the fence here. But I don't regret that. Oh, that water looks so good. It'd be nice to jump in it. And see, right here is the high end. And this is the low end. And these are the doors. And generally the way that works is you close these doors. There's another door here. Close these doors and let the water rise up So the boat could come across here evidently. Well, whichever way it's going. Man. We're in Virginia. So it's getting hot right here just standing in the sun. And this is pretty neat though. 1850s. Anybody's ever seen Tennessee Valley Authority Lock? This is like a tiny creek compared to that thing. It's massive. But yeah, this is really cool right here. And you got the river here. And look at that tree right there. That thing must be 200 years old or more. Huge girth on it. And the old railroad track running here. Used to be a thriving area at one time, looks like. Okay, at the other end of this lock, we have the same type of doors right here on both sides, and these doors lock, and those doors up there lock, and then the water is able to fill up, pick the boat up so it can go across. Wow, that's cool. I'm looking for fish. You would think there'd be a lot of fish right in here. Water's too shallow, probably. They can't stand the heat. Okay, at the end of this lock right here, we see where it's got this trickle right here of water that goes to the river. Oh, something out there just jumped in the water. You can tell what that was. Big, whatever it was. Okay, you can see the water comes in from the river over here. Your boat would come in through here, which is probably a lot wider at the time. Enter the lock right here. The doors here would close, go all the way up to here. The doors there would close. They let it fill up with water, and then that would raise the boat up so it could go on to the other side. Very nice. Well guys, if you're in the area of James River here in Virginia off the Blue Ridge Parkway, this would be a great place to stop by and look at the old lock here from 1851 to 1880s. Really unique the way they designed it. Beautiful James River right here. So peaceful. Gary J. Looking at this walkway again from the other side. Man, just a beautiful view right here. Isn't that picturesque? Wow. Just another view of James River. And from where we're at, first time I've ever seen a walkway underneath a bridge. But that's just picturesque right there, isn't it? Love to be out here fishing. Okay, Wayside Museum's James River Harry Flood Memorial Bridge. And I came across here a minute ago. I was looking at the left side. This time we're going to look at the right side. Isn't that picturesque there? And then the left side, that's left. This is the right side. So I came across the other way, and I'm going back. That's a lock down there where the boats would come up and they would fill up with water and raise the boat up so it could go into the river there. Oh, that's pretty. Well, it's been about 30 minutes there walking the bridge, going to the old lock. route, which was from 1951 to like 1988 or something like that. And really interesting. That bridge is really an incredible bridge right there. Roaring Oak 52. And they had the walkway underneath the bridge so you can walk underneath it, made just for walking, to get to the other side. Very, very nicely done here in Virginia. I got a little hot. The temperature is like 88 degrees right here, 50 miles away from Shenandoah Skyline Parkway. These hills are not, these are more hills than they are mountains to me. In North Carolina, it'd be a lot cooler than this. It'd be 10 degrees cooler in North Carolina mountains. They're higher up. It'll cool down now. We'll see what comes up next.